Season 29 All-Star coaches Kelly Clarkson, Adam Levine, and John Legend return for the inaugural Battle of Champions. And Legend reveals his secret strategy for winning The Voice. Observe John as he formulates his winning strategy. In a first for The Voice, all three of its coaches, Kelly Clarkson, Adam Levine, and John Legend, are past winners when the talent competition returns for its 29th season later this month. With 4 victories in seasons 14, 15, 17, and 21, Kelly has the most wins of the three. Her victories have come with Bryn Cartelli, Chevel Shepard, Jake Hoot, and the trio girl named Tom, respectively. In his 16 seasons as a coach, Adam had 3 victories. Tisan Chin in Season 5, Jordan Smith in Season 9, and Javier Colon in Season 1. John has just won 2. He is due for his second victory after winning the crown with Malin Jarman in his first season, Season 16, and he is preparing to do so in this exclusive first look video. However, he isn't sharing us his secret plan for defeating the other coaches. The format for Season 29 of The Voice, which will be called Battle of Champions, will consist of 4 rounds with a different voice first in each round. The triple turn competition pits coaches against one another for the most 3-chair turns. The winner gets a particular advantage in the following round. Conflicts. A super steal for the battles is automatically awarded to the coach with the most 3-chair turns. A victory is certain because this sought-after reward can only be used once and defeats any effort at theft by another coach. Each coach invites 2 of his team's most popular players from past seasons to participate in a in-season all-star competition. All stars compete in head-to-head sing-offs on behalf of their former coaches. A second finalist in the final is assured for the coach with the most sing-off victories. Coaches invite original voice coach CeeLo Green to observe the battle and choose the winner of each all-star showdown in this special episode. Ends with the top 4 final after beginning with a top 9 semifinal. Superfans and former voice artists will be able to participate in the competition as part of the in-studio audience, voting for their favorites in real time throughout the semifinals and finale, giving a new voting block the chance to experience the competition personally for the first time in the show's history. John Legend isn't merely making a comeback as a coach when he sits in the recognizable red chair for The Voice Season 29. He's coming back as a strategist. Legend is embarking on this new chapter with a clear objective after several seasons on the program and a reputation for producing some of the most memorable musicians from the competition. He wants to win, and this time he has a well-thought-out strategy to outsmart the opposition and assemble a team that can win from the blind auditions to the championship match. Legend has long been renowned for his composed assurance, musical acumen, and sincere rapport with musicians. However, beneath that easygoing exterior lies a spirit of competition that has been getting stronger every season. Despite the fact that he has previously won, Season 29 feels different. Insiders and clues from Legend himself indicate that this season will feature a more forceful and strategic side of the EGOT winning performer. What precisely is John Legend's covert strategy? Furthermore, how does he intend to outsmart the other powerful individuals seated next to him? A fresh perspective for a new era for Legend. Triumphing talent has never been the only factor in The Voice. He has always placed a strong emphasis on development, narrative, and creativity. He now understands, though, that the competition has changed. Other coaches are starting to recruit more aggressively and take a more creative approach to performances. Legend has embraced a new way of thinking that combines strategic planning with inventiveness in order to stay ahead. He alluded to having been extensively researching past seasons in interviews conducted prior to Season 29. He has examined what went well, what didn't, and what set the winners apart from the runners-up. He is approaching this season with a playbook rather than depending just on gut feeling. During a behind-the-scenes interview, Legend allegedly said, "I've learned that it's not just about finding great singers. The goal is to create a team that can develop, change, and engage the audience on a weekly basis." Every aspect of his approach, from how he arranges his chair for the blind auditions to how he prepares for the live performances, has been influenced by this way of thinking. The blind audition technique. Legend is more aware than anyone else that the blind auditions are the cornerstone of any successful team. He has occasionally been overly picky in past seasons, waiting for the ideal voice, rather than assembling a varied lineup. He intends to find a balance this time. The first important strategy used by Legend is to focus on adaptability. He is searching for musicians who can transition across genres and provide emotional depth to their performances rather than just concentrating on powerful vocals. Versatility, in his opinion, keeps audiences interested and enables artists to excel in a variety of subjects and difficulties. The way he presents himself to competitors is another significant change in his strategy. Although Legend has always been convincing, he plans to significantly draw on his background as a singer and producer this season. He wants the competitors to view him as a lifelong mentor who can help mold their careers after the show, not only as a coach. According to insiders, Legend has even created proposals specifically suited to various artist types. He emphasizes his strong ties to R&B for singers. He highlights his industry connections and production abilities for pop musicians. He cites his personal experience as a storyteller as an example for singer-songwriters. The goal of this individualized recruitment approach is to make his team unbeatable in the early going. Creating a positive team environment. Legend turns his attention to chemistry after the team is put together. He has frequently discussed the value of fostering an atmosphere that encourages artists to take chances. He intends to expand on that idea this season, though. Early in the competition, Legend's strategy calls for setting up meetings for team members to collaborate. In order to foster a sense of unity that transfers on stage, he encourages performers to collaborate, exchange ideas, and even sing duets during rehearsals. According to him, artists perform with more assurance and genuineness when they help one another. Voters and spectators are then moved by this energy. It is also anticipated that Legend would bring in a varied group of outside mentors who can provide new insights. The Voice has often featured famous mentors, but Legend intends to select people that closely match each artist's objectives and style. The goal of this focused mentoring method is to maintain his team on the cutting edge and speed up progress. Selecting songs strategically. The choice of songs is one area where Legend's strategy really shines. He has shown a deep awareness of how the appropriate song can elevate an artist and draw in an audience during his tenure on The Voice. He is apparently adopting an even more analytical stance for season 29. Legend has been looking for trends in previous seasons' audience responses. Which songs have the most viral potential? Which performances are the most talked about on social media? Which genres appeal to viewers the most? Equipped with this information, he intends to select songs that will not only highlight the skills of his singers, but also produce unforgettable TV moments. He anticipates using emotional ballads, surprising genre shifts, and contemporary reimaginings of timeless hits as part of his approach. Legend also encourages his performers to use their talents to tell tales. He thinks that when audiences comprehend the feelings underneath the song, they are able to relate to candidates on a deeper level. He aspires to provide performances that stay in the audience's memory long after the program concludes by assisting his team in developing stories around their song selections. Stage presence and performance. Winning The Voice requires more than just having an amazing voice. Visual narrative, confidence, and stage presence are all equally crucial. Legend is aware of this and has incorporated performance coaching into his strategy to make sure that every performance feels polished.